I had a productivity system that genuinely worked, but I had one problem. I had no idea how to turn it into a real app. So I hired three AI models: Gemini, ChatGPT, and Claude, each one with different job. And what happened next honestly surprised me. Let me show you the whole story. Quick review first. Do you plan your days? Maybe in journal, maybe in app. You sit down every morning with the best intentions in the world. 8 a.m. deep work, 10 a.m. emails, 2 p.m. gym, 4 p.m. side projects. Look great on paper. Then one notification comes in. Then someone needs something from you. Then you wake up 40 minutes late and the whole schedule collapses. And by the evening, when you open that app and you see every line block unchecked, there's this quiet feeling of failure. That's not your problem. Hour by hour planning is fundamentally broken. Nobody can predict their life hour by hour. That's just not how life works. So here's the system I used instead. I break my days into just 4 blocks, each 1 hour, 4 hour long. Event A, B, C, and D. One block gets disturbed, the whole day doesn't collapse. And every night, a 5-minute honest review. What got done, what didn't, how I slept, how I read, one thought worth remembering. I ran this physical journal for a while. It genuinely changed how I worked, but I kept forgetting what I had planned, and writing the same template by hand every night started feeling like a homework. I needed this as an app, something built exactly for the system, not a generic productivity tool. And I had no idea how to. So, 3 interns, different jobs. Let's meet them. First up, Gemini. Before you build anything, you need to know exactly what you're building, not a vague idea, a clear blueprint. So, I didn't ask Gemini to write any code. One job only: understand my system and turn it into a proper product specification. I dumped everything into the prompt: the 4-block structure, the night review, format, sleep tracker, task checkboxes, reading log, thought of the day, all of it at once. I accepted messy notes back, maybe a rough outline. Instead, it returned something that looked like a startup internal project document. Every piece of logic mapped, every feature documented, and a proper spec ready to hand off. I honestly felt something slightly impressed by how organized it was compared to my original notes. Have you ever designed something yourself and known, even while making it, that looked terrible? That was my Figma layout. I took that screenshot and brought it to ChatGPT. My brief was specific. It gave me a light thing. If you work late at night, you already understand why that was not going to work. I pushed back firmly, and second attempt was exactly what I had in mind. Dark, clean, premium. The kind of interface that actually makes you want to open the app. So now, Gemini had given me the brain. ChatGPT had given me the face. There was just one thing left: the hardest job. I dropped both Gemini's full specification and ChatGPT's design into one prompt. I am not exaggerated. Look, I was excited, genuinely excited, and then I started testing it, and that's when the reality showed up. The app wouldn't let me change the event's time. I wanted the event A to start at 10 a.m. instead of 5, and the app said no. My own app built for my own system won't take my input. Fine, I kept testing. I filled in a whole day of tracking. Hit save. Nothing cleared. The data just sat there. All of it started backing at me, like it was judging every decision I made. That led me to this moment. And then, the one that really got me. The app had a strict counter, the number that tells you how many days in a row you have showed up. That number was never real. It was a value typed directly into a source code, fixed, frozen, counting nothing. Every day it told me I was consistent. Every day it was lying. Oh, and one more thing. Claude forgot to send me the source code. The first time around. Classic. So I went to Claude, not just as a patient user, as a direct manager who had just reviewed a very disappointing project. Sent the fixes, got the rebuild faster than the first round. 3 categories negotiation. First, give me the full control, event times, titles, everything customizable. My app should work for me, not the other way around. Second, make it time aware. Clean a slate for every save. Yesterday's plan of today's screen. Real notifications at the start of every block so system doesn't remembering at me. Third, make it honest. A real priority list. Not to-do list because what you avoid matters as much as what you do. And a strict counter that actually counts. And this time, everything worked. The system had been right in a physical diary, now lived in a browser tab, with the real reminders, with the real streak counters, built and fixed in a single day. So, here's what this whole process taught me. Gemini for logic and structure, ChatGPT for design and interface, Claude for writing the actual code. The 3 different jobs, 3 different tools, used all together. This is the approach I'd recommend to anyone who wants to build something complex but doesn't know where to start. Don't hand one AI everything and hope for the best. Break the work down. Match each piece to get the right tool. The AI does the execution. You bring the clarity. And if you want to see what I built next, using the same approach, you already know what to do.